testimonial. One of our clients, I wanted to quickly just share, briefly her testimonial, her journey. This patient was somebody that never thought she could write. She never thought that she could become an author, and she had never had any confidence in herself. She didn't think people would read her work, but we worked together and we were able to put her book together, and this is now what you see on your screen is the result of that. So I'm going to ask Patience to quickly just share briefly just her journey from not thinking or having the confidence that she could write to now being an author. So Patience, are you able to share your, can we see you? Unmute yourself and let's see you quickly.
Okay, I've unmuted. Can you guys see me?
Yes, we can see you now.
Okay, so, so thank you so much for,
where are you?
Yeah, I'm in the car because I'm in the church, so it's a bit background noise. So one thing I'll just quickly say is one of those 70% that has moved to the 2%. So I'm one of those that took that step and took that boldness. And the first thing, like you saw, that's my book. And the first thing was I can't write a book. Like all those 9 fears that were shared, all that's just me. That was me dwelling in the 70%. So that was me. But I would just say, yeah, I thank God for meeting Pastor D, and she walked me hand in hand. We have to do this. We have to do this. So at every, I persisted. Thank you. But I thank you so much, Steve. But at every point, I'm she's we got to do this. So she's someone that helped me to stay commitment to being committed, if I can put that. She just helped me, and she's someone also that helped me to be committed to my vision. I just gave her okay, I think I want to write a book, but I can't. She said, you can. Let's do this together. And all those 9 fears were just evident in me. And there was a time that for 3 months, I did not write, I did not add anything to the book, to the manuscript. I did not for 3 full months. And I'll just see that text. I say, how are we going now? What chapter is on now? I'm like, oh my God. So, and so many things have been said here that I've enjoyed, like the structure. The first time I sent out the manuscript and it came back, and I'm like, this is beautiful. That was what I was just saying. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. And she helped me put a structure to it. The editing, and I know also it was mentioned, the worst person to proofread your book is you. I will read this book and not see anything. And she will read it and pew, 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 pew. I'm like, okay, but I thought I just, so that is one point too. And to just say something also, not asking, somebody put about investment, when we're talking about money. The first and major investment is your time. The first and major investment is your time. And with the All Women Ministry, the publishers, they have helped me to even manage that. So you can see, today I'm in church, I'm cleaning, then we're going to have this, and I'm going to still go home, sit behind the desktop and still put something down. So with that too, it has helped me manage even my time. You know what, it doesn't have to be chapter 1 today, chapter 1 tomorrow, you can pick up something, drop it in chapter 5. I'm like, Pastor D, can I do that? Say, of course you can. You think up of something, this should go in chapter 4, put it there. And they really helped me with the layout. The whole team helped me with the layout, helped me with the structure, helped me with the editing, the proofreading, and also the launching is next month, and a whole package. And it's this publishing house is not one that works you halfway, if I can say that. All the way from the thoughts going on paper up until it getting out there. I thought that, okay, yes. So after the book, what's next? I'm like, okay, what's next? Really? We have to get it out there. So I'm like, okay, so this is all that she just said is all that I've enjoyed, that I'm enjoying. with the publishing house, with the all women ministry. So if you're out there and you're like me, and you're still saying to yourself, I can't write a book, or you're saying to yourself, when will I have the time? Or you're saying to yourself, I'm so afraid. This is me telling you, you can do it. You can do it. Just go out there, connect with her, connect with the whole team, and I will come to your book launch. I will come to your book launch. So yeah, that's I can go on and on and on, but yeah, it's worth it. It's just one step at a time. And the first step is believing in yourself that this is what I want to do. And I'm looking and I'm like she said, oh, my kids that saw the book, I'm like, so our children can read this book. And it resonated that, wow, that is so true. So after I've gone, this is a legacy I'm living for generations, even unborn. My book is about parenting. Who else can write about parenting apart from me that have experienced it? So yeah, thank you so much, Leah. Just connect with us, connect with the whole team, and yeah, yes, build for eternity. The building blocks, those are the tools. We put them together to lay a solid foundation for our children. All my life, I've worked with children. I'm a registered social worker. I'm a parent coach. So who else can tell this story apart from me?
Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. And then quickly, we're going to go to Dr. Yewande, and she's gonna share, her journey with us. Dr. Yewande, are you there? Are you there? Okay, we're having chat. Are you there? Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, wonderful. This is Dr. Yewande, and this is her book, Grass to Grace. She's just going to quickly share just her journey with us. Again, she had those 9 steps of fears, doubts, insecurities. So why don't you just quickly share your testimony with us?
Thank you so much, Pastor D, and thank you everyone that are on this call today. As she rightly said, the 9 steps applied to me also. I met Pastor D. Hey, 2012, yes, about 8 years ago, and at an event that she was facilitating, and just quickly I got bonded to her. I'm like, I love this lady. Her personality, the way she comported herself. I'm like, oh. Then I started following her, and after a while, I saw a book that she published. I'm like, yes, this is what I was looking to do. And even despite that, it took me several years. And the reason being that I had it in mind, but to put it on paper was my problem. I finished my doctorate degree in 2016. And of course, I wrote a thesis. And that was what was in my mind on how to write. And when I started using that format, I would get stopped, and I'll stop there. And then I ran into Pastor D at another event, and she asked, oh, how are you doing with your book? I'm like, don't just ask me about that. I don't want to continue. It was just too difficult. Each time I want to write, I don't even know how to even lay it out, And she said, no way, I'm going to work with you. And honestly, I can't testify more than enough what she did. It was just amazing. I can just say, okay, I had this, my story. It was like almost holding my hands, to do this. She helped me to organize myself. And one thing that she told me that actually helped me to achieve this dream of this book was that, you know what? Just write whatever is in your brain. Just be writing. Just be writing. Don't mind about the sentences. Don't mind about the paragraphs. Don't think about the chapters yet. Just write. I'm like, really? So I just started writing. And like Patient said, when I submitted my first draft, and then the first edit went through and it came back, I'm like, maybe this is not the book I was talking about. It just restructured everything. It was so amazing. And like Patience too, I'm planning to publish mine too next month. So it has been a beautiful journey with AMW Publishing. I will recommend this company to anyone that have the intention to write a book. It has taught me a lot, and like I said, now I'm actually starting my second book with all what I've taught, how she made it to look so simple from something like was like a rock. And now it's so simple for me to, so I know the processes and when I'm stuck. And you know what? Another thing is that she will help you to set a timeline. Set a timeline. Do this at this time. And not only that, she'll be checking on you. Okay, where are you? Are you doing this? I'm like, I have never seen things like that. Thank you so much, Pastor D, for making this journey so easy, to become part of the authors in town. And this is a lovely journey. We all have stories to tell, but sometimes just that we don't know how. My own is about my own life story. It followed the format of Pastor D, her first book. And what I share in my book is the tips that can make somebody to succeed, even when you are going through that rough patches of life, when life is too tough for you as a young person, or even at whatever stage of your life. What are the tips? So this is what I put together in my own story to tell the people, so targeted audience, that hey, if you are going through life challenges, do not give up. It is not over until it is over. And I put that together. And thank you so much again, Pastor D. And everyone that is on this call, if you have that dream, do not give up. Somebody is behind the corner to help you to put that on paper. Thank you.
Thank you so much. So we're coming to the end of it. It's time for you to start writing your book.